So, my name is Shelby Watwood, and I am 23 years old. I am currently a student at Tulane University in the School of Public Health and Tropical Medicine. I am getting my master's in global environmental health science, and essentially what I want to do with that is work in water quality and environmental health. A little bit of my future plans is that I am starting the process of applying to the Peace Corps. And this video blog or vlog, if you will, is going to chronicle that. It's also going to chronicle some of my random daily adventures, as well as a trip I'm about to embark on in about 80 hours or so. Part of my Peace Corps process is, applications and interviews and everything. And so some of this beginning stuff is going to be more about that and everything. And then should I hopefully make it in and go to whatever country, then it will detail that whole process and all the, adventures I shall have with that. And so I'm just starting this now because I'm about to go on a trip to Suriname. I am going there for a class to study public health threats in Suriname, and it's kind of a wide ranging of topics. It's not just necessarily water quality, but one of the things we are going to focus on is water quality and mercury contamination, which is stuff I find fun. Not everybody else does. I understand that. Some of my stuff that I'm going to talk about is going to be more science-y in nature. So a little background about me. I have my bachelor's in chemistry, hence the science stuff. From the University of West Alabama. I currently live in New Orleans, obviously, to go to Tulane. And I am originally from around the Birmingham area in Alabama, and I kind of decided about this path, I guess, about a year and a half ago or so, and it's really all just kind of a fun new adventure for me, and, if you want to watch, and it can be a fun new adventure for you, live vicariously, but I'm really excited about all of this. I know family and friends are all nervous and excited for me, but I think it's going to be a really great experience, both career-wise and for me personally, to kind of develop some world knowledge and skills. And so that's why I decided to do that program. And this summer thing that I'm doing is going to be 3 weeks. So it's going to be a kind of nice introduction to a similar type of situation. And yes, it's much shorter, and therefore it's not going to be all-encompassing of what I will experience in my Peace Corps service. But hopefully it'll kind of give me a glimpse into Central and South America. Just simply because the three positions I'm applying for are in Central and South America. And they're working in environmental health with some water quality aspects to it. But environmental health as a whole, and environmental health education, because a lot of people don't realize that what environmental health is and how it is not just hugging trees or, things like that. It's study of the environment as it relates to humans and animal interactions, and how it can pose potential threats to humans and animals. And so it is extremely important, not just for let's save the trees, but how those trees are either helping or harming humans. Because if you have a pesticide infection or pesticide infestation in crops that are used for, you know, commercial sale, and you have, you know, pesticides that are found to be cancerous. Yes, while I care about the fact that, you know, plants are being harmed, I'm also caring about the fact that the pesticide can harm the human. So, it's not just one particular aspect of it. But leave in 80 hours, which means I have a lot of packing to do and getting my apartment ready and just in general excitement about going on my trip. Excitement and nerves, because, you know, there's a lot of unrest in the world, and you know, today there were reports, I saw reports of, you know, bombs in an, you know, Turkish airport. I'm about to spend time in an airport. That brings about some nerves. I'm about to spend time in like 4 airports, because I fly New Orleans to Panama, the country, not the city, in the U.S. But I'm traveled from here to Panama, Panama to Trinidad and Tobago, and then Trinidad and Tobago to Paramaribo, which is the capital city of Suriname. In case people are wondering where Suriname is, it is above Brazil, but next to Venezuela. It's a small little country. It is it was once a French and a Dutch colony. So there are French and Dutch influences. And so, you know, while New Orleans is known for their Creole food, as well as Suriname is known for its Creole food. So a lot of it's not going to be too much different. But then there will also be the Dutch influences, and then of course the indigenous people influence of the culture. And so it's going to be really interesting. And my professor is from Suriname, so she has a lot of insight into the culture and what we're going to experience, and, you know, everything. And we get to see, I'm pretty excited about this, we get to, you know, play and see sloths. We also get to go on a dolphin tour. Apparently these are river dolphins, which is, you can't play with river dolphins like you can ocean dolphins, but I'm still pretty excited about it. And we're spending 3 days in the rainforest visiting a shaman. And a shaman is basically a natural healer, traditional medicine man, whatever you want to call him. And so a lot of studies have looked at how Western medicine needs to integrate a lot of the shaman principles, because they have such vast knowledge of medicine and how it works as it relates to plants. They may not be able to tell you, like, oh, this is hypertension, but they can tell you what it is, and it's essentially hypertension, and they can tell you how to treat it with whatever plant. And so it's kind of there have been lots of work to preserve shamans' knowledge and passing it down to future generations, as well as compensating the countries and the tribes that provide this knowledge to Western companies who profit from it, and making sure that these people are protected and aren't just being used for their knowledge and gaining nothing in return. So it's going to be really interesting to meet one, and I'm just really kind of excited for all of this is going to encompass. And I know that this is a rambling, random video, and I'm a rambling, random person, so that's what you have to expect over the next several years, because the Peace Corps process is a 28-month process. So essentially 2 years and 3 months. So yes, years you will get to experience this randomness. And